Did you know that while you're sleeping tonight, your body could be eating away at your own muscles? It sounds unbelievable, but for millions of older adults, this quiet loss is happening every single night, and most don't even realize it. You go to bed tired and wake up feeling weaker, slower, and more unsteady. Climbing stairs gets harder. Lifting a grocery bag feels heavier than it used to. But here's the truth. It's not just aging, it's muscle loss, and it's preventable. In today's video, I'm going to show you what to eat before bed to stop this process and even reverse it. These foods are simple, affordable, and scientifically proven to protect your muscles while you sleep. If you're over 65 and want to stay strong, steady, and independent, this might be one of the most important things you'll hear all week. Before we get started, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. Even a small moment from your day matters to me. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next tip that could change your health. Every night, as the lights go out and the streets of small towns and big cities across America quiet down, something silent begins to happen inside your body. While you sleep, your body enters a natural fast. It goes without food, without fuel, for 7 to 8 hours. That might sound normal, even healthy. But for older adults, especially those over 65, this long fasting period can quietly drain away something precious, your muscle strength. You see, when your body doesn't have enough nutrients before bedtime, it still needs energy to run all its nighttime repair work. And if that energy isn't coming from food, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue to get it. Yes, it turns to your own muscles, your legs, arms, back, for fuel. This process is called catabolism, and it can chip away at your strength night after night. Take someone like Jerry, a 73-year-old veteran from Kansas City. He still walks to his mailbox every morning, but lately, that short walk has started to feel longer. He thought he was just getting older, but what his doctor explained changed everything. Jerry wasn't getting enough protein before bed, and his body was breaking down muscle while he slept. There's another challenge older adults face, and it's something many folks in America have never even heard of. It's called anabolic resistance. Think of it like this. When you were 25, eating a piece of chicken or a bowl of beans would trigger your muscles to absorb that protein and grow stronger. But after 65, your muscles become less responsive. They need more and better timed nutrition to get the same benefit. That's why skipping dinner or eating a light meal early in the evening can backfire for older adults. Many seniors do it thinking it's better for digestion or weight control. But by bedtime, your body has no reserves left, and it enters the night in a state of silent loss. What you do or don't do before sleep can shape how strong you'll be tomorrow. But here's the hopeful part. Your body still wants to repair. Every night it releases powerful hormones, growth hormone, and even a bit of testosterone, especially in the first few hours of deep sleep. These hormones are nature's repair crew. But like any good crew, they need materials to work with. If there's no protein in your bloodstream, there's nothing to build with. Imagine trying to fix a house without tools or wood. That's exactly what your body faces when you go to bed undernourished. The good news is that the fix is simple, and it doesn't require fancy supplements or expensive diets. It starts with giving your body what it needs. Some slow-digesting protein, like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or even a warm glass of milk with protein powder, about 30 to 90 minutes before bed. This gentle habit can protect your muscles, help you sleep deeper, and even give you more energy in the morning. In towns from Ohio to Oregon, more and more older Americans are learning that aging doesn't have to mean weakness. It just means being smarter about how and when you nourish your body. And it all starts tonight, before you close your eyes. Foods that help preserve muscles while sleeping. 8. Greek yogurt. Every night across America, from quiet porches in Vermont to cozy kitchens in Arizona, many seniors finish dinner by 6 p.m. and call it a day. It feels like the right thing. Light meals, early evenings, keeping digestion easy. But for older adults, especially those over 65, that habit could be silently weakening their muscles overnight. You see, your body needs fuel even while you sleep, not just to dream, but to repair, restore, and rebuild what you've used during the day. Greek yogurt, especially the plain, full-fat kind, can be a game changer. It's not just a snack. It's one of the richest natural sources of casein, a slow-digesting protein. Unlike fast proteins that burn through the system, casein releases amino acids gradually, feeding your muscles gently for up to 8 hours. That's exactly what your body needs during sleep, when growth hormone peaks and repair begins. Take Martha, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Pennsylvania. She told me she hadn't been able to hold her grandbaby or open a jar in over a year. Her doctor found nothing wrong, just aging. But when she began eating a bowl of Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of walnuts before bed, something changed. 4 months later, she could lift her grandson with a smile. It wasn't magic, it was science, plus a small, loving habit at the end of each day. 7. Cottage cheese. In neighborhoods all across America, from the bluegrass hills of Kentucky to the quiet suburbs of Minnesota, older adults are trying their best to stay strong. But many don't realize that the food choices they make after sunset can shape how steady their legs feel the next morning. Among the foods that quietly support aging muscles, cottage cheese might be the most underrated. This soft, mild-tasting dairy isn't just easy to eat, it's powerful. It contains 2 types of protein: whey, which your body absorbs quickly, and casein, which digests slowly and feeds your muscles all night long. That 1-2 punch means you're getting both immediate support and steady nourishment, right when your body enters its deepest repair mode. And it's packed with leucine, a muscle-building amino acid, and calcium, which helps your muscles contract properly and your nerves communicate smoothly. Robert from Spokane, Washington, a 68-year-old retired carpenter, thought his strength was gone for good. He couldn't open jars anymore, and he'd stopped building furniture for his grandkids. His doctor mentioned sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But instead of giving up, Robert added a nightly cup of cottage cheese with cinnamon. 3 months later, he'd gained 6 pounds of lean muscle and built a treehouse in his backyard. Some habits don't just feed the body, they restore purpose, pride, and the joy of doing what you love again. 6. Wild-caught salmon. In homes, from coastal Maine to the hills of Northern California, many older Americans wake up each morning feeling stiff, swollen, or just plain tired. They often chalk it up to age, to just getting older. But beneath the surface, something deeper is happening inside their muscles. Silent inflammation, common in seniors, gradually weakens muscle fibers and blocks the signals your body sends to rebuild and repair. That's where wild-caught salmon comes in, not just as a tasty dinner, but as a muscle-saving superfood backed by real science. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which work inside the body to reduce muscle inflammation and improve how your muscles respond to protein. It also delivers a healthy dose of vitamin D, which most older adults in America are missing, especially during long winters in places like Michigan or Idaho. Vitamin D doesn't just help your bones. It plays a key role in helping muscles absorb protein and activate growth. Without it, the benefits of even the best diet can be lost. Take Patricia, a 74-year-old retired nurse in Colorado Springs. She struggled for years to get out of chairs without help. Her blood work showed low vitamin D and high inflammation markers. We added wild salmon to her dinner twice a week. Within 5 months, her leg strength improved by 45%, and she completed her first 5K walk in over a decade. It wasn't just about protein. It was about giving her body the tools to heal. And for many older adults across America, that shift can mean walking farther, standing taller, and living with renewed confidence. 5. Whole eggs in kitchens from Charleston, South Carolina to Boise, Idaho. Many older Americans still start their mornings with eggs, often just the whites, tossing the yolks aside. For decades, people were told that egg yolks were bad for the heart, too high in cholesterol, too rich. But science has shifted, and now we understand that the yolk is not the enemy. It's part of nature's most complete muscle-building food. Each whole egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, perfectly balanced for muscle repair and growth. The yolk carries half the protein, plus critical nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and leucine, an amino acid that turns on the switch for muscle synthesis. Without it, the protein in your diet isn't used as effectively, especially in aging bodies that naturally resist muscle growth. George, a 69-year-old retired accountant from Ohio, had lost 15 pounds of muscle over 3 years. He walked daily, but couldn't carry laundry baskets or lift his wife's flower pots anymore. Blood tests showed low albumin, a marker of poor protein intake. We added 2 whole eggs to his evening meal, cooked into a simple veggie frittata. Within 4 months, George had regained 8 pounds of muscle. His strength scores rose by 35%, and his doctor was genuinely surprised. Sometimes, the right food isn't fancy or expensive. It's just a return to what works. Whole eggs, in moderation, can be a quiet but powerful step toward independence, strength, and vitality for older adults all across America. 4. Quinoa plus black beans in neighborhoods from Santa Fe, New Mexico, to Asheville, North Carolina. Many older Americans are turning to plant-based meals, not just for heart health, but for strength. And when it comes to plant proteins that truly support aging muscles, few combinations are as powerful as quinoa and black beans. This simple duo creates what scientists call a complete protein, meaning it delivers all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. Quinoa, technically a seed but cooked like a grain, is rich in lysine, a key amino acid often lacking in plant foods. Black beans complement it perfectly with their high methionine content. Together, they support muscle growth just as effectively as animal proteins, while adding fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants that soothe inflammation and support digestion. For older adults struggling with blood sugar swings, this combination also helps stabilize glucose levels overnight, protecting muscle tissue from breakdown. Linda, a 71-year-old yoga teacher in Portland, Oregon, noticed she couldn't hold poses the way she used to. Her legs shook, her balance felt off. A body composition scan showed a 12% drop in lean muscle. We introduced quinoa black bean bowls for dinner with olive oil and tahini. 6 months later, she'd gained back 7 pounds of muscle and was back to teaching her advanced class. For seniors across America looking for strength without meat, this simple bowl can be the first step back to stability, confidence, and movement that feels like freedom. 3. Tart cherry juice plus whey in homes across America, from the mountain towns of Colorado to the lakefronts of Michigan. Many older adults are silently battling two things at once: poor sleep and muscle loss. They wake up tired, feel weak during the day, and wonder why walking up the front steps now takes effort. But few realize these struggles are deeply connected. The quality of your sleep directly affects how your body repairs muscle, and one powerful way to support both is through something surprisingly simple: tart cherry juice combined with whey protein. Tart cherry juice is nature's richest source of melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to rest. But beyond sleep, it also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that can break down muscle overnight. Better sleep means more growth hormone, more nighttime repair, and less inflammation throughout your joints and tissues. Now, add whey protein to the mix, and you've got a perfect pairing. Whey is fast-absorbing and delivers essential amino acids right when your body starts its repair process, about 90 minutes into deep sleep. Together, they nourish your muscles and support recovery in a way that late-night snacks or sugary drinks simply can't. Frank, a 76-year-old retired firefighter in upstate New York, used to get barely 4 hours of rest each night. He'd lost 20 pounds of muscle over 5 years and thought it was just aging. But after starting a nightly drink of tart cherry juice and 20 grams of whey, his sleep improved. 4 months later, he'd regained 12 pounds of lean muscle and could carry his groceries without help. For older adults across the US, this gentle nighttime habit could mean stronger mornings, deeper sleep, and a renewed sense of control over their health. 2. Almond butter in many homes across America. From the quiet towns of Wisconsin to the sunny streets of Florida, older adults are doing their best to stay strong. Yet even with regular meals and walks around the neighborhood, many still feel their energy slipping, their legs getting heavier, and stairs becoming harder to climb. What most don't realize is that their muscles may be starving overnight, and a simple spoonful of almond butter could help change that. Almond butter isn't just a tasty spread, it's a powerful blend of healthy fats, plant-based protein, and essential nutrients that work together while you sleep. It contains monounsaturated fats that support hormone balance and vitamin E, a key antioxidant that protects aging muscle cells from damage. Almonds are also rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps expand blood vessels, improving circulation and helping nutrients reach muscle tissue more efficiently during rest. Unlike fast-burning snacks, almond butter digests slowly, delivering a steady flow of nutrients throughout the night. That's crucial for people over 65, whose bodies often struggle with blood sugar dips and protein breakdown while sleeping. Dorothy, a 70-year-old retired librarian from Seattle, had lost 18% of her muscle mass in 3 years. She couldn't climb the stairs in her home without stopping. We added 2 tablespoons of almond butter to her evening snack, spread on sprouted grain toast. After 5 months, she had gained back 10 pounds of lean muscle and could climb 3 flights without resting. For seniors across the United States, this gentle, nourishing habit can restore confidence, reduce nighttime hunger, and support the muscles that carry you through every precious step of the day. 1. Casein protein plus whole milk in quiet bedrooms across America, from the snowy edges of Montana to the peaceful suburbs of Pennsylvania. Millions of older adults go to bed not realizing their bodies are missing something vital. While sleep is meant to be a time of healing, for many seniors, it becomes a time of slow muscle breakdown. But one powerful combination, casein protein with whole milk, can turn those 8 hours of fasting into 8 hours of rebuilding. Casein, a protein found naturally in milk, digests slowly, forming a soft gel in the stomach that steadily releases amino acids into the bloodstream. This steady flow of nutrients matches your body's natural overnight repair rhythm, supporting muscle preservation right when it matters most. Studies show that taking 40 grams of casein before bed can increase overnight muscle protein synthesis by up to 22%. When mixed with whole milk, the benefits multiply. The milk provides quick-absorbing whey protein and adds calcium, which supports muscle contraction and overall strength. It's a simple shake with a powerful purpose. James, an 82-year-old retired engineer in Cleveland, had grown frail and weak. Walking to the mailbox was a challenge, and visiting family seemed out of reach. His doctor diagnosed severe sarcopenia. We introduced a nightly casein shake with whole milk paired with light resistance exercises. After 6 months, James regained 18 pounds of lean muscle, doubled his walking speed, and recently took a solo flight to visit his grandchildren in Atlanta. For older adults across the United States, this gentle, consistent habit can rebuild not just muscle, but confidence, independence, and joy. Because sometimes, the simplest change before bed can make the biggest difference in the morning. In homes from the coast of Maine to the rolling hills of Kentucky, many older adults finish dinner early, clean up the kitchen, and call it a night. But what happens between dinner and bedtime matters more than most people think, especially if you're over 65 and trying to protect your strength. The hours before you fall asleep are a critical window for fueling your body with the right kind of nourishment. And it all starts with timing. Ideally, you want to eat your final small meal or snack about 30 to 90 minutes before bedtime. That gives your body enough time to begin digestion, but not so long that you go to bed hungry or depleted. During sleep, your muscles enter repair mode, and without enough nutrients in your bloodstream, your body may break down muscle tissue instead of building it up. It's a quiet loss that can add up over the years. Now, not every senior has the same needs. Some tolerate dairy well, while others feel better with soy milk or plant-based options. The key is to choose a source of protein that digests slowly and doesn't spike your blood sugar. That means avoiding snacks with added sugars or fast-burning carbs like cookies, sweetened cereals, or fruit juice alone. Instead, try pairing a protein with a healthy fat or fiber. A bowl of Greek yogurt with a spoonful of almond butter. A slice of whole grain toast with cottage cheese and cinnamon. Or a small glass of tart cherry juice mixed with whey protein, something that supports sleep and muscle repair at the same time. Remember, the goal isn't to feel full, it's to feel fueled. You want your body to have just enough slow-burning nutrients to work quietly through the night, restoring what was lost during the day. For seniors across America, this one habit, eating the right thing at the right time, can mean waking up steadier, stronger, and more ready to enjoy the day ahead. In a small town, just outside Nashville, Tennessee, lives 78-year-old Harold Bennett, a retired high school coach, father of 3, and proud grandfather of 7. Not long ago, Harold found himself struggling with the very things that once came easy. Climbing stairs left him winded. Carrying groceries felt like lifting bricks, and lifting his youngest grandson, that was suddenly out of the question. He told his wife it felt like his strength was slipping away, little by little, and there was nothing he could do about it. His doctor mentioned sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, but didn't offer much more than a sympathetic shrug. That night, Harold lay awake, staring at the ceiling fan, wondering if this was just part of aging in America, losing strength, losing independence, losing the ability to live life fully. But Harold wasn't ready to give in. After reading about nighttime nutrition, he made one simple change. He started eating a high-protein snack before bed. Greek yogurt with almonds or cottage cheese with a touch of honey. Every single night. No skipping, no excuses. 6 months later, Harold had gained 15 pounds of lean muscle. His legs felt steadier. He could walk up 2 flights of stairs without stopping. He could lift his grandson again, spin him around in the backyard like he used to. And perhaps, most importantly, he could drive to his favorite fishing spot at dawn, alone, without help. For older adults across America, Harold's story is a reminder. Strength doesn't disappear overnight. And with the right habit, it doesn't have to stay gone. Somewhere tonight in America, maybe in a quiet apartment in Chicago or a farmhouse in rural Nebraska, an older adult will go to bed feeling just a little weaker than yesterday. Not because of anything they did wrong, but because their body, silently and without warning, has been losing muscle while they sleep. It happens slowly. No loud alarms, no warning signs. Just a little less strength, a little more effort to get out of bed, or carry the laundry, or walk to the car. But here's what many people don't realize. This kind of muscle loss, called sarcopenia, is not only common, it's reversible. Science now shows that what you eat before bed can either fuel your muscles or allow them to break down. And the good news? You don't need 8 special foods or a complicated plan to start. Just one small change tonight, a spoonful of Greek yogurt, a glass of casein protein with milk, a handful of nuts, can begin to turn the tide. You see, your body isn't trying to fail you. It's waiting for the right support, the right fuel, the right timing. And when you give it that, it responds. That quiet strength you thought was gone, it can come back. So if you've been wondering whether change is possible at your age, the answer is yes. Not all at once, not overnight, but step by step, day by day, starting with one habit tonight. And if this video has helped you see your health in a new light, I'd love for you to type the word strong in the comments. That's your promise to yourself and your encouragement to others. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with a friend, a neighbor, or a loved one who might need to hear it. Because strength isn't just physical. It's the belief that we still matter, still grow, and still have more life ahead to enjoy.